Good evening and welcome to Newsline. I'm Brodie Carmody.
And I'm Matilda Marozzi. Coming up this evening, RMIT to go smoke-free in 9 days, and would you pay more for your phone to make sure those who made it were paid properly? Good afternoon and thanks for watching the Global News Relay. My name's Matilda Marozzi. Amid speculation the newspaper industry is dying, journalist and historian Rachel Buchanan decided to take a look at the life and death of newspapers in Melbourne. Today, statistics released by Victoria Police show that one woman is killed every week as a result of family violence. Last year in Victoria alone, over 25,000 women were affected. Maury Schwartz, thanks a lot for joining the Global News Relay.
My pleasure.
You've done something that I think has confounded a lot of people, and in earlier this year, in 2014, you've opened a newspaper in a time where our traditional newspapers have been downsizing, laying off journalists. What made you decide that now would be a good time to launch the Saturday paper?
Well, that's the very reason. I see that I think the best time to start anything or enter any field or industry is when that industry is in crisis.
The floor of this printing press in suburban Melbourne once housed and ran more than 8 machines every day. Now they're lucky to be running one.
We have downsized from a very large business. Yes, the amount of work is just not there in the same way.
With the rise of computing technology, it's not just newspapers which have downsized their print runs, but other clients, including government departments and private enterprise.
The quantities are a lot smaller. Because they've got online, they might do, a few copies of something instead of thousands that they did in the past.
Journalist and historian Rachel Buchanan has been documenting the decline of print. Although convinced the days of mass market publications are over, she says print is not dead.
We're at the end of the era of mass manufacturing of newspapers now. Maury Schwartz has launched this Saturday paper, and perhaps that's an example of what's going to come. There are small newspapers produced by people who have perhaps money from some other, philanthropic newspapers that are serving a niche audience.
When he launched the Saturday paper, Maury Schwartz didn't see it as charity, but an opportunity to expand his growing publishing company.
The first week the paper virtually sold out in all retail outlets. We then upped the print run and we increased the sales again, and then the third week we kept it at the second week's level.
A government report into the printing industry last year found that succession planning was a big issue for the estimated 6,000 businesses in Australia. Careful planning to adapt to the digital environment will be vital for both the print businesses and the tens of thousands of jobs they support.
There is work out there, but you have to be meaner and leaner to get it, and it's harder to find. As my father-in-law said, if they don't let you in through the front door, you go through the back door. Keep trying.
Matilda Marozzi, Newsline.